Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be playing Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, and this game is a different turn to what I usually post on my channel. I usually post CNC Rivals, but this is a turn-based strategy game instead of RTS. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Now, this game is really fun. It has a lot of mechanics in it, and if you play Marvel Strike Force or Galaxy of Heroes, you will really enjoy this game. It's basically the Looney Tunes version of those games, except for, in all honesty, I think it's more for the casual player rather than the hardcore, because it definitely seems a lot more casual. I'm really having fun with this. Marvel Strike Force, it's a grind playing that. It's very stressful and grind. And the other thing, the game isn't as insanely sophisticated as Marvel Strike Force or Galaxy of Heroes. Galaxy of Heroes has a lot of very sophisticated things, such as the mod system, the gear system, a lot more different than Marvel Strike Force, so it's definitely very cool. So we're going to be doing some brawl matches and doing a nice amount of brawl climbing, and probably, in fact, no, we're going to be doing some events. We're going to be doing this new event that came up. We're going to get as far as we can, see if we can just get some of these free character shards, and I have 35-6 energy, so I'll be able to get somewhere. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of Avalonian Toons at the moment. I did start playing the game only like 3 days ago, but I am about to unlock some pretty decent characters. With Daffy Hood, I'm about to unlock him. From what I hear, he's actually very good and is counted as a pretty good meta character. I'm still getting used to the game because it's not like Marvel Strike Force. It's definitely a lot more different. So, actually, I think I turned off my sound. I'll turn that back on in a second. So we're gonna use this because it's damaged both of them. And I have a pretty cool team here. I've been working on this team for a while. This team has been really working out for me because it's just like, okay, I have her, which you can call slow down and attack down all enemies, and then she comes with a self-heal as well. But more importantly, her, which applies 2 to 4 negative effects or damage over time on all enemies. That's fantastically insane. Ignore 10% defense, and then you have this here, AoE, and also silence on a random enemy. So this team is like a debuff buff heavy team. So with with Hazel, I'm able to apply a bunch of debuffs. With sorry, I just clicked out there. Okay, with Hazel, I'm able to apply a bunch of debuffs. With Handmaid and Grandy, I'm able to heal and also apply slowdown and attack down. And I think this is a Royal Page Coyote. Gives me the ability to apply attack up and defense up. If you are familiar with Marvel Strike Force and Galaxy of Heroes, the whole debuff and buff system should be very similar. It's just, I think this is the name change in this one. So attack up is named attack up instead of offense up, like a Marvel Strike Force, and I think it should be the same thing in Galaxy of Heroes. I don't play Galaxy of Heroes. I mainly play Marvel Strike Force. So we're be able to easily nuke through this. And I have this cleanse negative effects. So you see that I just cleansed most of the negative effects off of Gran and debuffed their team. So we're gonna go ahead and use this battle preparations. I'm still working on my team. I'm still trying to find a really good team. This team, Hazel, Handmaiden Gran, and Bugs has been really working for me. I think Bugs, probably swap off Bugs. I don't know. I'm very indecisive. I'm probably gonna wait until I get Daffy, Daffy Hood. Daffy Hood has a very good AoE. He has pretty good AoE. He can also steal positive effects. I think, yeah, he should be able to steal positive effects. I haven't looked at the characters in a long time, and I'm not that familiar with the board, but still getting used to the game. And I definitely do plan on making more videos on this. Probably rarely. Probably mainly just posting stuff like me getting a new character or something like that, especially ones that are new, like Grand Duke Sylvester or Scarlet Daffy. I think it's Scarlet Daffy. One of those very good characters, and we actually are gonna go against Siegfried Elmir. Sorry, I'm getting names all over the place. I have not watched this show the shows, Looney Tunes in general, and it's so long. It has been so long in this game. Really, honestly, wants to make me watch it again. I used to really enjoy those, And this team, honestly, I really enjoy this team because we get attack up, so much damage. Damage over time allows me to go ahead and kind of ignore people, slow down. It's just so much debuffs, and Daffyhood would just like top it off, be able to take people's buffs, being able to do so much damage, and have a lot of extra stuff. So this event is pretty cool, and you get some shards for some characters. And the one thing I definitely like about this game, there's a lot of pluses over the other turn-based strategy games. I still have some energy left. There's this, and I'm gonna actually explain them right now. So one would be when you unlock a character, they all become farmable. So anytime you unlock a character, no matter how you unlock that character, whether or not you farm them or not, you can actually end up upgrading their camps. Then you can see here, right here, being able to get nodes. I don't actually have the finger thing turned on. However, at level 3, right next to the upgrade sign, you can see it allows me to get 1 out of 4 shards for Scout Sylvester, and you can do that for every area. So you got the desert, you got the I think this is the city. You got the yeah, I think this is the Looneywood. You have the town, and I only have a certain character. I don't have that many characters. I still have to actually set up the houses for these other characters. And really, that's what I really like about this game, is that it's definitely way less stressful on someone who doesn't want to spend money. Like, if you obviously spending money is good because you're supporting the developers. However, if you don't want to spend money in terms of having to farm characters and stuff, this game is very easy. You have, say for instance, a lot of stuff, a lot of pop-ups, but I think it's here, Reanimizer. Then you can press these and you can get character shards. It's very, very simple and it's so easy. Wolf Strike Force, you have to get like 2,000 characters. We just get another two bug shards. Another Reanimizer. So really, I have been seriously enjoying my game. We're going to continue the event campaign. Continue the event campaign, yes. We're just going to go as far as possible until I run out of energy or I just can't win. Then we're going to stop. And you get quite a bit of these reanimator shard pieces, aluminum. I'm going to get way familiar names, especially if I'm going to record this game. But this game is really, really awesome. It's a really, really cool game. And, yeah, and I cannot wait, because at the moment, I've really, really been enjoying this game so far. It's been really, really fun. Have had no problems at all. Actually, when I first got into the game, I did have a little bit of problems with, it was a little, I don't know what it was. It kept kicking me out the game at times, but it stopped now. I think that's what they fixed. And it was some errors, but I got mail saying they fixed some stuff, which I'm pretty sure, I'm guessing was that. I don't know for sure, but besides that, I really had no problems with this game so far. It is so fun. I do highly recommend that you pick this game up. Obviously, if you're on the Reddit, then which I'm posting this to, then you know. But anyone on my channel, you should definitely pick up this game. This game is amazing. I really, really love this game. And if you're a fan of turn-based strategy games, amazing. And also, you know, at the same time, there's an event going on right now, so like it would be best to hop into the game right now. But we're gonna continue until we run out of energy here, which we are at 17, so we're probably gonna do like a couple more. Let's see. Go ahead and I was waiting for it to load to see what I get, but we're not gonna. I still really need a lot of characters, but I'm gonna be playing this constantly probably. Really, really awesome game. Really, really do enjoy this game, and I hope anyone who's on my channel really, really likes this game too. You should definitely check it out, like, because it is, I think it's the top #1 free game right now, which says a lot, because in fact it's existed for a long time, but it came out not that long ago, so it obviously wasn't really public. You know how, you know, some games are, unless you're like an absolute insane fan of a game may have only like a little bit of, you know, players and stuff like that. Well, this game is amazing, and it rose to fame pretty quickly, especially because this is the latest edition in terms of these, this is a lot of attack up, in terms of the, turn-based strategy games, because at the moment there are only really 3 that are worth playing from what I know. This game, Marvel Strike Force, and oh dang, we didn't get the 3-star. I'll go back and do that later. Marvel Strike Force, Galaxy of Heroes, and this is the only ones I really know, and these games are amazing, both, especially this one. I think this was probably the best so far, because even though Marvel Strike Force is good, even though Galaxy of Heroes is good, this game definitely comes from a more, person who doesn't want to spend, enter a game and have to spend like $20 just to feel competitive in the community. This game, you don't even have to spend a dime on the game. You could probably enter #1 slot in the game very easily. Of course, you can't use bugs now. And you have Looney Tunes. Okay, well, I need to unlock some more characters, but that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed the game. You should definitely, unless you're watching this from Reddit, definitely download this game. But obviously, if you're watching on Reddit, because I'm gonna name this a video event campaign playthrough. I'm probably gonna do some more tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's gonna be it for now. Peace.